And now taking a live look at downtown Bakersfield, where you can see a really nice sunset on a really gloomy day. We're still dealing with those temperatures and those freezing temperatures, but of course that storm is now winding down. Brandon Michaels joining us now with more and how we're kind of finishing up here.
Yeah, things are kind of winding down for us, as Brianna said. We're pretty much done with all the snow. Might get a little bit of flurry activity in the mountains here, but it's really the cold that's going to be the bigger story as we head through the night here. This wave, that is the system that was giving us all that rain and snow. It's moving off to the east, but it's still close enough that that cold air is right on top of us, and we're going to see our temperatures fall tonight, especially as our skies continue to clear out, which has been the trend that we've been seeing through the afternoon and into the evening here. And we'll see that on satellite and radar. The little bit of cloud cover we have is really fading away. You saw it on that roof cam shot too. We've got pretty much blue skies here in Bakersfield. Clear skies are a recipe for a cold night, and that is exactly what we expect. Again, as that snow is pretty much done falling, and we're not really going to add too much more. In fact, pretty much everybody should be clearing up through the night tonight, which means it is going to be getting very cold. In fact, it could very well be the coldest night of the year so far for many of us. Let's take a look at the temperatures we're expecting. Taking us down to 32 in Bakersfield, all the way down to freezing here. We do have a freeze warning in effect for our valley community. So even in Bakersfield, we could hit freezing overnight tonight, maybe even a little below freezing. Surrounding areas in the valley, definitely below freezing. Some of our mountain communities into the teens overnight tonight. And we talked about that. If there's any leftover water on the roadways, on the highways, that could very quickly freeze here as the sun is going down. So that's something to watch out for through the mountain communities, and mostly 20s in the desert. Temperatures running just a little bit warmer, for our high temperatures tomorrow as that cooler air starts to move away from us. Hardly any wind to talk about for us tomorrow, so overall it's going to be a nicer day tomorrow. The temperature is up a couple of degrees, lots of sunshine in the forecast, hardly any wind, and another beautiful view of the mountains. You can see all that freshly fallen snow in the background there, partly because the air quality has been good and it will remain good for tomorrow. No burning unless registered, though, as we don't have quite as much wind moving around. Let's get into the 7-day forecast here. 57 degrees your high temperature for tomorrow, so we're getting a little bit nicer, getting back toward average at the very least. But again, it's going to be very cold overnight, so that freeze warning is in effect. Temperatures falling below freezing for us here in the valley, really all across Kern County tonight. Cover up those sensitive plants and bring those pets inside with that cold weather. In the forecast, we do get warmer, though, as we step through our Super 7-day forecast. 60 by Friday. By the time we get to the weekend, we're pretty close to normal. Lots of sunshine the next couple of days here. A little bit more cloud cover on Sunday, and then our temperatures look like they really bump up next week into the mid, maybe even upper 70s. So we're really warming up more than 20 degrees from where we were yesterday and today. 7-day forecast for our mountain communities. No more snow. Temperatures slow to climb, especially for Tehachapi and Fraser Park, partly because you guys have some snow on the ground. That keeps you a little bit cooler. I think we're into the 50s in those areas by the time we get to the weekend. And much like here in the valley, eventually we're going to get back on track with that warmer spring-like weather. Some 70s for Lake Isabella and some mid to upper 60s for Tehachapi and Fraser Park.